Rachel Jennifer Mare, an American HPU student coming from Virginia in North Carolina, gives her feelings about tuition of HPU and the cost of living in Hawaii.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Hey Rachel, thank you for letting me interview you. So you live here?
Yeah.
Just for this semester?
No, maybe, well, it depends. I don't think I want to live here next semester, so it's really loud. But
Here is the pool.
yeah, this is my lobby downstairs area.
It's really dark.
Yeah, it is very dark right now. Our pool is salt water. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Over there, lobby tables and chairs. But now we're gonna go to my room, or my apartment. That's my barbecue area over there. And this is my post-op bar, my nail box place.
So you have a key to go in the elevator?
Yep, we have these little fobs thingamajiggies, and we have to use those to get into the gates that secure our two buildings, the two apartment buildings,
Okay.
in this place. And then we gotta use it inside the elevator. Want to go upstairs. The tippy top floor is where we have our laundry. Cool. It's a nice view.
So it's a nice location, nice building, secured.
Yeah, it's really secure. I definitely feel safe here. We have 24-hour security. So that's like one of the main things I was looking for when I moved to Hawaii. Just because I had never been here before, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be, my apartment wasn't going to get broken into while I was living here. Because I know some people who live just down in Chinatown, and the second day they moved into their apartment, someone broke into it. So it's kind of scary.
Oh yes.
Sorry, my room's kind of dirty right now. I actually live in the living room,
Okay.
and my roommate lives in the back actual rooms. It's a one-bedroom apartment.
Okay. So you have a kitchen, you have your own bedroom.
Yep, and bathroom. Sorry for all the dirty dishes.
Okay.
Rachel.
So what are you feeling about the apartment? This apartment?
I like this apartment very well, or very much. Spent like a week and a half searching around Waikiki, downtown, trying to find somewhere, and it was really difficult. So I was really lucky when I found this place. Definitely the main perks of it are the security of it. The bedroom sizes are a nice size, and we have a lanai. Also, it's not too bad price-wise. We pay $1,300 a month. So between me and my roommate, we each pay $650, and that includes all electric, all utilities, and it was supposed to include internet, but the internet doesn't work very well here. So we had to buy our own on top of that.
Okay, and is it expensive this amount for you or?
For me, paying $650 a month for rent is really expensive. I'm from the East Coast, and back home I paid like $350 for an apartment. So it's definitely like doubled in price, and the expenses of all the other things in Hawaii just adds on top of that. So
Yeah.
I mean, compared to some other places in Waikiki and Honolulu, this isn't that bad of a price. Just for what we get the pool downstairs, we get security and all that other
Yeah.
stuff. So it's not too bad of a price for Hawaii, but for me, it's really expensive.
Okay,
Yeah.
so why did you choose Hawaii?
I chose Hawaii pretty randomly. It's my third year in college, and I've been to 2 other colleges before, so this is my 3rd college too. And I was looking to transfer out of my hometown. I was researching schools and found a couple schools in Hawaii, and I was like just looking at them randomly as a joke, pretty much, just to see how much they cost and whatnot. Because who wouldn't want to go to a school in paradise? But anyways, so found HPU, and because it's a private school, there's no inter-out-of-state tuition, and I just fell in love with the idea of coming to Hawaii and studying in Hawaii and having that lifestyle, and couldn't get it out of my head. So I told myself, I was like, if I get into HPU, I'm going there, no questions asked, like I'm gonna do this, and I was really determined, and so I'm here now.
Okay, and what about the tuition fees that you pay at HPU? How much do you pay per semester?
Per semester, it's like $18,000, or per year, it's $18,500. But I got a $6,000 scholarship from HPU, so that was really nice. It's a 3-year scholarship, so I get $2,000 for 3 years that I don't have to pay back. So basically, tuition for me is $16,500 a year.
And
so
do you have a loan in addition?
Definitely can't afford to pay for school out of my pocket. My parents can't either, so that's what I've had to do for my past 2 colleges, and that's what I had to do for HPU. So I have quite a bit of money wrapped up from school already, unfortunately.
Okay, so yeah, you told me if you didn't have this loan and scholarship, you could not afford it, right?
Yeah, of course not. I mean, I couldn't afford to go to any school if I didn't have financial aid and get some loans out, because school, college in general is just way too expensive. It's hard.
Yeah, okay. So do you feel financially stable right now, or do you feel frustrated?
I would say right now, financially, I'm definitely struggling. I mean, HPU didn't really give its students that many options for our housing. I mean, they only have a limited number of dorms, and the student housing in Waikiki, I considered living there, and after I read reviews and found out how much it costs, like, it was cheaper to me to find my own place and live, not even not even worrying about HPU, because they don't do anything for you housing wise. So yeah, I mean, right now I'm definitely struggling with rent. Food is a lot. Transportation is a lot. I mean, my bus pass was expensive, and it's frustrating using that sometimes. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely struggling. Tuition doesn't help either. I mean, I've been researching schools in Hawaii too, and I know you could go to KCC for around $8,000 a year. Out-of-state tuition. In-state tuition is even cheaper. So I'm not sure. I mean,
Considering your financial situation and the tuition and fees you pay, what's your plans for the next semester? Do you want to stay here? Or?
I want to stay in Hawaii. I just don't know if I can afford it right now. I mean, before I came here, I've never been to here before, and before I came here, I knew it was expensive, but actually living here and seeing how much I spend on rent, on food, on transportation, on tuition, I just don't know if I can even afford to stay here next semester, let alone go to HPU. I mean, to me, the education at HPU is good, but it's not outstanding. I mean, I could get just as good of an education at a community college and learn the same things. So, to me, going to HPU in the spring semester is not even worth it if I could go to KCC for a quarter of the amount. So I don't know. Next semester, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure that out right now. The next few years, it's really too far ahead for me to even tell. But money is basically the biggest factor in all of that.
Okay, and do you think if the tuition and fees were not that expensive, you could live better and maybe continue your study?
Yeah. If the tuition was lower, that would definitely make an impact because I wouldn't be stressing about all the loans that I'm racking up on top of all the loans or on top of all the money that I'm paying for outside things like housing and food. So yeah, it would definitely make a huge impact. And I mean, if HPU wants to keep, you know, having their tuition so high, I know they just raised it too, but if they're going to raise their tuition even, you got to raise your standard of education. You got to raise your standard of classrooms, of housing for students. I mean, a lot of people that come here this is their first year in college, and I'm sure their parents don't want them traveling all the way to Hawaii in another state, 5,000 miles away from the coast, you know, not living in somewhere that is student housing where they know their child will be safe. So basically, I think if HPU wants to keep up their high tuition and whatever, they need to raise their standards.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Rachel.
But